So, hi everyone. I'm going to talk about the Gresham, Sykes, and David Matza's neutralization theory. So, this theory explains that how delinquents justify or excuse their deviant or criminal behavior to commit a crime without feeling guilty. So, according to Sykes and Matza, people use 5 techniques of neutralization to rationalize their actions. So let's go through one each with examples. So first, we have the denial of responsibility. This means that the offender believes that their actions were not their fault. They think that they were forced by circumstances or they had no control over what happened. So, example, a teenager vandalized a wall, says that it wasn't my fault. My friends made me do it. So here we can see that the person denies the personal responsibilities and blame others or the situation. So that is the denial of responsibility. The number two is the denial of injury. In this technique, the offender claims that no one was really hurt and the act isn't a big deal. So they minimize the harm caused by their actions. So an example of this is a student was making fun of others and it says it's just a prank, nobody was hurt. So here the person denies the injury and making the act seems like not harmless. So that's an example of the denial of injury. So let's proceed to technique number 3, which is the denial of the victim. So here the offender claims that the victim deserves what happened. So they justify their actions by saying that the victim had it coming. So an example of this is a boy who bullies another student says that he deserves that. He was rude to everyone. So here we can see that the delinquents deny sympathy for the victim, seeing the act as justified. So next is the fourth one, which is the condemnation of the condemners. So this means that the offender blames the authorities or the society instead of accepting the blame. So they think that the others are hypocrites or just as bad. So they have no right to judge. And an example of this is a teenager caught drinking alcohol says that, why are you judging me? The adults drinks all the time. So here we can see that they shift the focus of their behavior and attacking those who are criticizing them. So that is an example of condemnation of the condemners. So the last one is appeal to the higher loyalties. So they claim they broke rules to something nobler. They put loyalty to friends, families, or group above the law, so that their actions feels justified to them. So an example of this is I stole the medicine because my child was sick and we couldn't afford it. So we can see that the person places loyalty above the law, seeing the act as morally justified. So that is an example of appeal to higher loyalties. So those are the 5 techniques of neutralization theory. We have the denial of responsibility, denial of injury, denial of the victim, and the condemnation of the condemners, and the appeal of higher loyalties. So understanding these helps explains how people justify the wrongdoings. So thank you for watching and see you in class. Bye bye.